Hello, my lovely Taurus. Welcome to Nakshatra. This will be a weekly general reading from the 1st to the 7th of June. Firstly, hearty welcome. And this today we are going to do the reading for Taurus. All right, we'll check the general energies, the energies which you are currently facing, the energy that you're connected to, and probable outcome that you can expect in the first week of June. So let's not do further delay and let's jump into the reading. Okay, so energies of Taurus for the first week of June 2025. So this is the energy that you are currently in. All right, and this is the energy that is connected to you mostly. All right, and we'll come to the probable outcomes a little later. However, let me start explaining the energies that you and maybe the energies that your partner is going through. Okay, so yeah, to start with the reading, what I can see here, you are pretty much excited, Taurus. By generally you're an earth sign, though you're very grounded. By I see an element of bloom, an element of starting something new. Okay, a lot of exciting ideas, go with the flow attitude, creativity that you can expect, or your current energy is going to be towards the first week of June. So I've got the card to begin with, which is "Oh Sunny Day." All right. So it is like you are actually enjoying and really want to explore further. Okay, about your relationship, what is happening. Maybe explore, take this relationship to a new level. Okay, those of you who are in a relationship for a very long time, maybe wanting a say of commitment. Do you see the energy of this person where she is actually peeping outside? So that means that yeah, you're pretty stable, you're in a very pretty stable relationship, but somewhere inside you, you would like to have an urge to explore more. Okay, the next card which I see is that of bloom. So you see, here you have an energy of starting something new. Okay, starting something new, and most probably you might not be able to contain your excitement and share the same to your partner. Okay, I also see that somewhere you're a little worried. Okay, though you want to share this new idea to take your relationship or your present situation to the next level, somewhere you feel your partner might not appreciate it. Because so the moment's love, it's like as if your partner is like a bird and you are like a fish. So somewhere you have a doubt that whether your partner is going to appreciate it in the right way, or there can be any issues. All right, so this is your energy. I see anxiety, but however a little sense of impulsiveness that you can expect in the first week. For the next part of the energy that is connected to you, the first thing that I see is a lullaby. Okay, you Taurus in general, what I can understand here, you are moving at the speed of an aeroplane. All right, however, I do get an energy that your partner is not able to pick up speed. Okay, or maybe in the first week you can expect that your partner might be a step behind you. Okay, he might be wanting to take it a more time to realize things up, to develop more things up, and then proceed to the next step. Okay, somewhere your partner is going to get a feeling that as if you really want to touch the sky. Okay, so it is not, I won't say it's a totally bad feeling, because I have got the change of season, which is also a card of transformation. However, your partner has serious issues to address. Okay, you are being too optimistic. Your partner may not be as optimistic as you are. He or she is okay to accept change because change of seasons is there. However, the speed at which you are planning to move, and the speed that he or she is, your partner is, those are totally two different things. All right, so you can expect in the first week your partner is going to be somewhat a bit more skeptical about the propositions that you are going to make. All right, so I'm going to keep these cards aside while I'm going to take out the energies, or what you can expect can happen. All right, let's check out the cards. Let's check out the cards about the outcome, how your week is going to be, the first week of June for Taurus, please. All right. Okay, Taurus, what I can see here, firstly, before I start explaining you the probable outcome, the first and foremost thing that I would request you all is to go slow. Okay, to go slow. Maybe you are you may be you're being very impulsive. Okay, and it is very important for you to take a step back, to think it through. All right, let me try and explain you what I'm getting rather than getting into further clarification. The first card that I am seeing is the Star card. It's a card of manifesting, it's a card of wanting something or urging something very strongly. The card itself is very positive if I compare into tarot. However, what is a bit concerning is when we try to wish something very impulsively, we don't realize but kind of enforce it or enthrust it to our partner, which later on gets into a sense of dominance, which your partner might perceive that the person is being dominant or on him or her. You don't want that. Maybe your intentions is purely correct, okay, but however you can expect that it might not be perceived very well by your partner, and that's why it's very important to have a balance when you approach the person who's in front of you. All right, there is a lot of overthinking, there are a lot of secrecy that you can express. Maybe your partner, seeing your excitement, won't be able to share his or her feelings completely. Okay, which later on can be proved to be very disastrous for your connection. And that's the reason it's very important that when you put on your proposition, you do it in a very balanced state and give the person a little space to express his or her emotions to you rather than hiding it. I do see that if you continue the way you are doing, there's going to be a disconnect, an emotional disconnect, and there's going to be a lot of development of secrets, a lot of uneasy attitude which might come into the relationship. All right, Eight of Cups, not the best card card for a relationship reading. However, I must say that your partner might feel a sense of detachment from you, okay, just because of your excitement, your attitude, so that might create a problem. I do get a card of isolation. So before you share your ideas, before you share your objectives, it's very important to just have an idea about how that decision of yours or how the proposition of yours is going to affect your partner. All right, because the Hermit cards tell me that maybe your partner is not really excited regarding this new step that you are planning to take. All right, so this is the reading. Let's clarify the cards further, all right, so that we can have a very good idea of what's about to happen. All right. Okay, all right, so I have got the clarifying cards out. All right, so let me try and explain you what is it about. So if I go for the Star card, and I have got the Five of Pentacles, as you can see this very clearly. I believe that there has been some sort of a disconnect that you are feeling or going through with your partner currently, and you have been trying and manifesting to get out of the situation. Okay, what you don't realize is to be considerate towards your partner. All right. So maybe you want to heal the situation, you want to find balance in the situation, but the disconnect, maybe your partner is actually looking for some space. All right. So if there is a no contact between the two of you and you are planning to connect to your partner within the first week of June, I would say please refrain from it. All right, because your partner is just simply wanting some space. All right, is just simply wanting some space and time, so that whatever disconnect that has happened between the two of you, you can come out of it. Okay, so very very clear, because the star is a very positive energy, but if I get a clarifying card for Five of Pentacles, that shows me that your partner is actually wanting space, okay, for some time. However, please don't perceive it that you need to, there is an urge for you to just resort to the case immediately. At times space heals things better than you think. All right, proceeding with the next card I see, which is the Page of Pentacles, which is clarifying the Moon. I see that your partner too is looking for stability. Okay, maybe if you have your partner who is kind of an introvert, or somebody who doesn't express themselves very properly, okay, maybe because given the energy I see you, Taurus, in general too, that you are a person to wear your heart on your sleeves, but your partner may not be such a person. All right, he or she would like to be a little distant, which try to keep things towards themselves, not because they don't like you, but it's just they feel that if they are overly expressive they might hurt you. Okay, and I do see the Page of Pentacles, it's a very young card, and if you keep pressing on to them, if you keep pressing on to them and do not give them space, the distance between the two of you is just going to widen up further. Okay, and it's a very very huge probability for that to happen. All right, so please be careful of your actions and impulsiveness, which is very clear. Coming to the next energy, which is the Eight of Cups being clarified by Page of Swords. Again, it's kind of a warning that if you keep on pestering your partner might become a bit logical and would start feeling that I think he or she doesn't understand me at all. Okay, your partner is being very logical here, extremely logical here. I do not see that emotional connect. However, I won't say that he wants to break up or move on. I have not got that energy. It's just simply there has been a misunderstanding and that person needs some time to use his own logic and get the relationship back on track. All right, so I think your partner is going to try that. Okay, provided you give him or her the space to do it, to think clearly, and he or she is going to actually find a solution in the solitude. All right, so now this card gets more clearer because I've got the Two of Cups, which is a very beautiful energy to have it in any relationship reading. So it clearly tells me that the space or the disconnect which you both are in right now, in the first week of June, he or she is going to connect back to you. Okay, just that you give the person a little space and the relationship is going to be back normal. All right, so a very positive to be with, nothing to worry on that front. Let's check a normal general health analysis for the first week. Okay, it's very nice, it's very nice to be very thing. So I have got two cards, okay, and both the cards is related to overthinking and being overly emotional. So I have got the Viper, I have got the Bees, and I have got the Star. Okay, so if you can see the star energy, I've got the star energy too for the health reading. It talks about your emotional well-being when I do the health reading. Okay, so you are stressing out unnecessarily. Your relationship, as I can see, it's totally intact because I've got bloom in your energy, I've got change of seasons in your energy, and finally to end up I have got the Two of Cups. So I would say just calm down. just calm down. And there is a chance where your overthinking is going to just make you very pessimistic, because the viper and the bees is like constantly you're thinking, you're trying to overthink, you're trying to think about all the negative outcomes that's going to happen. Okay, whereas in reality nothing is happening. So I would say for the first week, Taurus, you have to just control on your habit of being overthinking a little too much, because honestly speaking there is exactly nothing to overthink about. All right, so so far so good. Let's take 3 angel guidance out for you, Taurus, for you to proceed further. So I have got the lion spirit, I have got the buffalo spirit, and finally what I have got is the swan spirit. Okay, let me read it out very well to you. So the lion spirit talks about be generous of spirit, buffalo, be the abundant universe will provide, and lastly the swan, time for a deep dive. Okay, so let me explain the angel guidance for you, Taurus. It says you have to be a little generous on yourself first. Okay, you're overthinking, you're being extremely pessimistic whether things are going to work out, whether your partner still loves you or wants to be in a relationship, and somewhere you feel the urge to constantly connect to him or her to clear the confusion. However, I would say don't be so negative, because there's nothing that's bad going to happen. At times some space is better. Okay, the abundant universe will provide you. This the problem is going to be solved. It's just a matter of time that you have to give your partner to think very clearly and logically. All right, and time for a deep dive. Please reconnect back of yourself. Taurus, you're an earth sign, and it's time for some grounding, it's time for some meditation to control your overthinking that I have got, which is actually making you very upset. Okay, you have to actually silence the different minds that you live in your mind, and it's time to just reconnect back, get this peace back to yourself so that everything just works out for good. All right, so that is it, Taurus. I'll meet you the week after. All right, and I really wish that reading helps you. Thank you so much. Have a lovely week ahead, Taurus.